Welcome back, guys. This is the last retro video game pickup video I'm going to do today. I have a ton of eBay stuff coming in the mail very soon, so I will do that when all my eBay stuff comes in the mail. But I went to J Street in Colony Center as well, and this is the stuff I grabbed from J Street in Colony Center. Got 2 bags of stuff, so let's go right into it. Can't ruin that Blu-ray, that'd be awful. Alright, let's see. First up, we have for the PS2, Gretzky NHL 2005. Was missing this. Play the Great One. Skate Gretzky style. Pursue the Stanley Cup or the World Cup of Hockey Championship as the Great One from his playing days in the NHL and Team Canada. Gretzky Challenge. Can you play like the Great One? Try and break one of Gretzky's 60-plus NHL records and earn points to unlock hidden items including jerseys, teams, cheats, and more. Gameplay you can't get anywhere else. Exclusive licensing with Wayne Gretzky brings you authentic hockey and insights from number 99. Build your hockey club into a dynasty with the exclusive AHL license featured in the deep and detailed franchise mode. Rivalry mode gets personal. Play your biggest rival in up to 100 games and record lifetime stats in over 50 categories. The ultimate test to see who's best, you or your bitter rival. Settle it online. Head-to-head play, tournaments, up to 64 teams, voice and text chat, leaderboards, rankings, and downloadable rosters. Get on the ice. Snap your photo and join your NHL club with the iToy USB camera. www.us.playstation.com, www.WayneGretzky.com. Wayne Gretzky NHL 05 for the PS2. Next up, I grabbed NBA Live 08. I think this is Gilbert Arenas of the Wizards featuring ESPN. #1 selling basketball franchise. Create your go-to move. Features: dominate in the paint, find your range. All-new FIBA World Championship. Prove your global dominance by challenging premier national teams in the FIBA World Championship, including the United States, Spain, France, and more. Signature go-to moves. And all-new Dynasty scenarios. Play when it counts. Simulate games in Dynasty mode. Then take back control during the most crucial possessions of the game. You could own the paint, and what's your go-to move? NBA Live 08 featuring ESPN for the PS2. Next up for the PS2, I picked up NCAA Football 11 featuring ESPN. Here it says, celebrate college football. Play like an All-American. Become a superstar. Road to Glory mode, the sights and sounds of Saturday, and in-game graphics show you game day atmosphere and open up the running game. NCAAfootball.easports.com. This is NCAA Football 11 featuring ESPN. Next up for the PS2, I picked up NBA 2K11 with Jordan on the cover. Become the greatest. Michael Jordan, play as the greatest ever. Michael Jordan and team up with 3 different retro Bulls teams to take on the rest of the current day NBA teams. More signature style. New player matchup system. Never lose your man again on defense as the new player matchup system puts an easy to find icon on the player you need to be D'ing up. And updated rosters. So, this is NBA 2K11 with Jordan on the cover, PS2. Alright, now the next game I picked up is for the N64. So, box is in okay shape, nothing spectacular, but for 20 bucks I grabbed it because I'm probably not going to find a better deal. You probably look online, but after shipping, it's probably the same cost. Oopsie daisies, let's put this in here. Come on, we can't fuck around now, let's go. Alright, let's get that in. Okay, WWF No Mercy for the N64. So, wreak havoc on the Federation. Jump into the ring with the biggest, baddest jabronis around and experience brutal WWF action never before seen in a console game. You got all new ladder match. Take on the entire Federation in survival mode. Take the action out of the ring in 10 different backstage areas. All new double team moves like the Dudley 3D Death Drop and over 65 WWF Superstars. www.jackspacific.com, www.thq.com, World Wrestling Federation. Now this is interesting. For those of you who don't know, THQ, what does it stand for? I've always wondered that. I always thought it was something like some ridiculous, comprehensive, nerd type, abbreviation. All THQ stands for is Toy Headquarters. Can you believe that? Toy Headquarters, that's what it stands for. What else did I get from J Street in Albany? or in Colony Center. I got a ton more PSP games. Let's go right into those. Madden 06, exclusive NFL license for the PSP. Donovan McNabb on the cover. The #1 selling pro football franchise. The biggest sports game of all time comes to the PSP handheld entertainment system. You have delivered precision passes, create the ultimate franchise, make big plays online, 10 exclusive mini games. The features: sync up with your PlayStation 2, wireless network gaming, enhanced online experience. Use the all-new EA Locker feature to exchange files, including rosters and profiles, with your friends. Exclusive content. Build a franchise and exclusive assistant coach mode. www.madden06.com and www.allmadden.com. Real easy, Madden 06 for the PSP. There we are. Next up, we have Madden 08 for the PSP. Read and React, the #1 selling pro football franchise. The features: all new Read and React system. Scan the field to identify individual strengths and weaknesses before every play. Read, react, and exploit mismatches to gain the upper hand. All new Superstar Challenge. Take the field as an NFL superstar and determine the outcome of the biggest moments from the 2006 season. Mini Camp. Then you got Build a Franchise on the Go. A Game Unmatched. And Dominate Your Biggest Rivals. You got 19 thrilling mini games and ultra smooth gameplay. Madden08.com and allmadden.com. Madden 08 PSP. NCAA Football 10 for the PSP featuring ESPN. Every game counts. All new Road to Glory mode. Dominate your rivals, make big time plays, win the Heisman Trophy, track your progress and view your accomplishments in-game in your quest to become the greatest campus legend of all time. Fun, accessible freshman mode. Get better with each game. Become an All-American. New Super Sim. Take full control of the pace of a game by simulating the action at any point. When the game is on the line, take over and lead your team to victory. See your name in lights. And then you have track your progress towards winning postseason awards and compare your school to the top 25 teams in the country on an all-new leaderboard. Go back to school and all new mini games. So this is NCAA Football 10 for the PSP. And also for the PSP, I picked up Sega Genesis Collection. 28 classic games. You got Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle, Bonanza Brothers, Kid Chameleon, Flicky, Game Ground, Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4, Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, Vector Man 1 and 2, and many more. It also shows you Golden Axe, Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi, Virtua Fighter 2, Sonic the Hedgehog, Comic Zone, Columns, bonus arcade games, wireless multiplayer action, unlockable videos, interviews, and artwork. Sega Genesis Collection for the PSP. And I also have 2 PS1 games I grabbed. One cost $1 million. I'll get to that one in a moment. First, I got NFL Gameday 2002. I think this is McNabb on the cover. I was missing this one. Scramble to avoid the rush, look back to make the grab, execute big hits like never before, defense wins championships. From 989 Sports, feel the intensity with new gameplay, break tackles and force fumbles on big hits, create the next NFL dynasty, draft trade players and sign free agents over multiple seasons, challenge the ultimate computer opponent, advanced artificial intelligence learns your tendencies, get into the game with Dick Enberg and Dan Fouts, brand new commentary, telestrator, and camera angles. NFL Gameday 2002 for the PS1. And this game cost me $60. And you guys may be thinking, holy crap, you got ripped off. There is no way. That's unbelievable. $60, you're high as hell. For a PS1 game, what the fuck could it be? Well, while I was at the store, I went online on my iPad. And I tried to see if I could find anybody that was selling this game. And it was actually about the same price or more online. Apparently it is the rarest of these games, of the 5 that were produced. It is the last of the 5. It is the 5th one. I already have the 3rd one, I think. I forget which one I have. But this is Namco Museum Volume 5. With Metro Cross, Baraduke, Dragon Spirit, Pac-Mania, and The Legend of Valkyrie. It's the rarest of them all. Here's 5 arcade hits that put the joy in joystick. Set your time machine. Namco Museum Volume 5 whisks you back to an era when big collars were cool, big hair was hip, and big fun was only a quarter away. Metro Cross. Beat the clock in this furious foot race. Obstacles abound. Smash aluminum cans to get bonus time. Recycle bins not included. Baraduke. Do you have the courage to battle a boss that looks like a fat globule with a billion bright beady eyes? Then pack some heat and let's rumble. Dragon Spirit, the smash hit shooter of its day. Screen scrolls left, right, and up, down. Blast air and ground targets. Upgrade weapons. Feel studly. Pac-Mania. Catch Pac-Man in a precursor to a true 3D game. Looks retro cool. Plenty of goofy ghosts and guffaws for all. And Legend of Valkyrie. You can't beat a two-player game that features Viking women. Embark on quests, cast spells, wield weapons, and wear stylish Nordic attire. So the last game of this video, Namco Museum Volume 5. So, folks, thanks for watching all of the videos. Like, subscribe, comment, share. I appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot. If you have any questions, please comment on the videos at all. Remember, there will be no Scratch Ticket Thursday this Thursday. It's my last week of vacation. There will, however, on Wednesday be Fantasy Football with McLovin, week number 3. So again, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Share the videos. Subscribe. Obviously, you guys know when we get to 2,000 subscribers, there will be winners of Xbox One or PS4s of your choice. All you got to do is subscribe. Be a subscriber. Tell your friends. Let them subscribe. You're getting closer to winning one of those systems. And that's it. Thanks for watching.